Hello everyone, Monty here for Happy Lifestyle Living, and today I'm going to teach you how to make sushi. Now this is only my third time making sushi, and I always talk about how I've never taken a cooking class. I'm all self-taught, and whenever I want to learn to make something, I watch a YouTube video. The problem is I don't always listen to the instructions. So the first time I made the sushi, they said start with a large roll. It's easier with a whole sheet of nori, which is the seaweed paper. I'm going to show you that in a minute. And then get good at a whole sheet, a thick roll, and then you can, a thick roll, then you can make the thin ones. Of course, I didn't listen, and my first sushi was an epic fail. So last Sunday night, I made sushi for Mom and me for an appetizer, and I used jade green rice, which is a sticky rice, like the sushi rice, but it's the light green color, and I just did shrimp and avocado, and it was amazing. I did the whole sheet that time. The sushi wasn't really as firm as it would like to be. You could still pick it up, but it wasn't like rock hard like a lot of the sushi rolls are. So my technique does need to improve. But just goes to show you, you have to do something a couple of times to get the hang of it, and you got to listen to the instructions. I didn't listen the first time. And one of the other reasons why I decided to make it tonight is I had 3 pieces of shrimp, big jumbo shrimp that I knew I had to eat tonight. Probably wouldn't be good tomorrow. So I thought, why not? I've got a lot of calories left over for this evening, because the sushi roll is going to be about, it's going to be a lot of calories. Let's see, it's going to be 314 calories for the sushi roll. So, and my mom said when she had the sushi that it was the best sushi she ever had, because everything was fresh, organic, and it did taste amazing. And I don't know why it tasted so amazing, but we'll see if I'm using white rice today instead of the jade green rice. Hopefully it will come out as good. Now I did buy what was on the package, sushi rice, at Whole Foods. You can also buy it on Amazon. And I went ahead and put it in my rice cooker. It only took like 15-20 minutes in the rice cooker. I love the rice cookers. I'm gonna fill up a cup of rice because that's what I needed last time. A cup of rice was exactly enough last time for the sushi roll. And I know that sounds like a lot of rice for a sushi roll, but it seemed like that's what it needed. So I got a cup of rice. And what I'm gonna do first is, I'm going to show you the sushi nori. So this is the sushi nori. You can buy this at Whole Foods and on Amazon. You can buy it organic. I didn't buy this one organic, but I just found out that Amazon carries an organic one, so I'll be buying that next time. And they're only 10 calories a piece. So, and I'll post a picture of this afterwards because I forgot to put the nori in. I put all the other ingredients in. So I said it was 314. It's really 324 calories. So anyway, you want to take out the sushi nori, and we're going to be making a whole today. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this down, and I'm just going to wet my hands because they say that when you touch the sushi rice, it's very, very sticky. Your hands should be wet, and that way it'll be easier to work and get it on here. But just a little damp. I'll just run them under water and I'll kind of shake it off. They said you could even just have trace amounts of water on your hands, and it makes it easier. And I forgot the first time I made it to do that with my hands, and the second time I did it, and it was so much easier to work with. So let me wet my hands a little bit. Okay, and here we go. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go all the way to the top, but leave about 1 inch to 2 inches of the seaweed. We're going to cover everything else with the white rice because we're going to roll it. And then we're going to roll it with the rice and just have that little piece of flap to go over. And I'm going to get a little cup of water too while I'm at it here, because I may want to dip my fingers in some water. Sorry guys, I wasn't 100% prepared for this. I'm going to get my little cutting board for the shrimp and the avocado. So I'm going to pick up my rice. I have a cup of rice right here. And I'm just going to start. It's still warm. I let it cool a little bit, but it's still warm. You're just going to start spreading it out all over. And even though my hands are wet, it's still sticking. So we're going to just spread it out onto the sushi nori, the seaweed that they use to make the sushi. And you really do need the whole cup of rice. I'm just going to spread it out. I also bought on Amazon it's my dog barking, a little sushi kit with a little scooper, a little roller, a little bamboo rolling thing. So I did do that as well. So when I start using that, if you're wondering where I got it, that's where I got it. So I'm just going to try and move this out. Yeah, the cup is just the right amount. Okay, Sushi, what are you barking at? There's nothing here. She doesn't like me talking to you guys. She wants all the attention. Okay, so now that we moved that out, I'm gonna rinse my hands a little bit. And then what I'm gonna do is I have these shrimp and it's like too thick just to put it in there. I'm gonna kind of cut the shrimp down here, okay, in half, kind of butterfly it, and then kind of cut the ends off so I've got more straight pieces. And I'm gonna put the shrimp, I'm probably gonna use 2 pieces of shrimp. So actually it'll be a little bit less calories because I'm not eating all the shrimp. You know what, I take that back. I may use most of it. I have no idea why my dog is barking. Sushi, hush. Okay, so now we got the shrimp, and then I got some avocado, and I weighed everything. I know I have 1.5 ounces of shrimp, and I have 19 grams of avocado, which I probably won't use it all either, but, and very fresh, organic. I'm just gonna put that on as well. Move this down a little bit. Okay. Wipe my hands. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this and we're gonna start to roll it. And when everything starts to move, you really wanna push it back in with your fingers and try and pull it tight because that's what we wanna get the roll to be tight. And then just keep pulling it and rolling it. And then I'm gonna take that water, just gonna wet the end here. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do, believe me, I'm not an expert at this, and I know it'll probably take me 10 times. I always say, guys, it's always when you're doing something you learn, you have to fail first. First attempt in learning, you gotta fail till you get good. So here's the little bamboo thing that you kind of press it to get it together firmer, and I'm just going to kind of put it in here and roll it. I put a plastic bag over it. I saw that somebody did that. And you just want to kind of press it down so it gets firm. And there you go, guys. I've got a nice little sushi roll. And then the next thing they said on the commercial, the video, was to kind of cut it in half. And then you can start, let me get a wet rag so I can keep wiping this off, the blade, so it doesn't stick. Okay, and then I'm just gonna cut it into pieces. This one came out much firmer because I was really trying very hard to press it down. I'm just gonna cut this end off because it's a little jagged. Okay, oh my God, this looks so beautiful. This came out so good. I don't have any wasabi, so I need to buy some because I love wasabi, but I do have soy sauce, which I gotta add that to the calories too, so it's probably gonna be 350 calories. I'm gonna eat this. I shouldn't just take it. Oh my God, so good. This looks beautiful, guys. Only my 3rd time making this. So I ruin a lot of things that you guys don't see when I do new. I didn't show you my first roll. So just remember, practice makes perfect. I've made thousands of meals. That's why I can cook so well. It just, anything you do in life, just repetition, you will get better. I'm so excited because this is gonna be my new favorite thing to make. This looks so good. And there you go. Every piece is beautiful. So I'm gonna see that. So you got 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8. I got 9. That's interesting, an odd number. Okay, so anyway, now I'm gonna get a plate. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like. One of them looks funky, but the rest are all beautiful. And there you go, guys. We've got avocado and shrimp sushi. Just that easy. So I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to make this. Remember, you want to buy sticky rice or like the J Pearl rice, the green rice. It was really good with the two. You can either do it in a rice cooker, or you can cook it according to the bag on the instructions on the bag in a regular pot. And then once the the rice is cooked, let it cool off a little bit. And then you use the nori that I bought, the sushi nori that I bought on Amazon. And then you just put that 1 cup of rice again down the nori to leave this much of the seaweed exposed. The rest all covered with rice. The 1 cup will be just enough to cover everything except that lip. And then you put everything towards the front, not in the front, but not in the center. In between the center and the front, you put the shrimp, the avocado, and as you're rolling it, you pull it towards you and you push that stuff down so it doesn't fall out, and you try and keep rolling it as tight as you can. This is so much better than the last time I made it, and I'm sure next time it'll be even better. So once again, I hope you enjoyed learning how to make sushi with me tonight.